My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Alright, so I deleted the videos that I was going to put up because it definitely wasn't for children. So let's just say that this one probably won't be for children, and I will try to keep this shit PG-13. So if you've seen the news on Monday, you know that Miss Kelly Ann Conway, the blonde asshat that's brown nosing the hell out of Donald Trump, which in other words, she's wiping her face up his ass because she's his roll of toilet paper. Anyway, so Kellyanne Conway believes that the government is spying on us through our microwaves, our TVs, and our cell phones. Now, in the other video, I went into deep detail, but then I got carried away and started cussing and talking about masturbation and stuff on TV, and they're probably watching me and everything. So, to prevent me going too deep into that, I have decided to water this down as I remake this video. So, I'm pretty sure that on Monday, a lot of you guys who are paranoid, much like me, decided to probably go and throw out your microwave. And it probably was a good high dollar microwave too, because you believed that Miss Kellyanne Conway also believes that the government is watching us and listening to everything we say through microwaves and all this other stuff. Okay, as I said in the other video, I actually am okay with that as long as it keeps the next terrorist attack out of my backyard. Alright? When 9/11 happened, I was in my room and I watched Ann Curry on the Today Show scream. Ann Curry has always been my favorite news anchor on the Today Show. Hell, she was the only reason why I watched the Today Show. And yes, I have a thing for Ann Curry. And yes, I know she's half Japanese. Okay, cool. So, despite my Asian fetish of Ann Curry, these terrorist acts happen because somebody dropped the fucking ball. Somebody in intelligence fell asleep and weren't paying attention to what the fuck was going on. So for Miss Kellyanne Conway, if the government is listening to us through the microwaves or through the televisions, and now that you are in the government, I don't think it would be hard for you to find the resources on if that shit is true or not. Secondly, the worst thing that you can do in the government and in your position is to cause a motherfucking panic. You work for the government, so now you have to keep the government secrets, just that, a fucking secret. Now, see, when I was in the Army, they didn't tell me anything about Area 51. I did ask about it, by the way. That cost me 21 push-ups. They did tell me at where I was stationed, which was Fort Benning, Georgia, that we are ready for the zombie apocalypse. That was pretty much the only information that they ever divulged to me the entire time I was there. So, truth be told, I know where to go if the zombie apocalypse happened. I'm going home to Fort Benning, Georgia, which is where I consider my third home. I met really decent fucking people down there. Granted, some of them ordered me to push up dirt and carry rocks because of singing cadence and stuff. But, you know, I know the drill now, so, no. Sorry. Texting. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, there are there are things that we need to know, and there are things that the government itself doesn't think that America or any government really doesn't think that we are ready for it as people. Now, I'm pretty sure that if the zombies were to actually come to life and start attacking people, we would probably know it before the shit got out of hand. You know, I'm pretty sure they would be checking stations. There's a military base up the hill from my house, so that will probably be the first place I go because I know that my recruiter is up there, and I'm pretty sure that he would get his family there, and I'm pretty sure that because there's tanks and shit there, that we would probably be pretty much safe to bet that if we can get to Avon Extended, we can get to Fort Benning, Georgia. All right. Now the thing with that is that as a member of the military, the last fucking thing that you are allowed to do in the United States of America, in the government of America, in any government, any country, is to start a fucking worldwide panic. Because if you start a worldwide panic, people do dumb shit. Innocent lives are lost, and the next goddamn thing you know, you get another Chernobyl or another uh, um, Aleppo, or you get something where innocent people become the victims of shit that they have no business getting involved in the first place. But we as people don't know how to use calm, rational minds, which is why if there's ever a declaration of martial law, you know, those are the things that causes shit like that. You know, motherfucking terrorists, motherfuckers starting virtual panics in the street. It doesn't take but one whisper to start a complete anarchic event. I had to say that nice and slow because I wasn't sure if I was saying it right. But an anarchic event is basically um, like Resident Evil. You know, an anarchic event, all it takes is one whisper in the streets below, and the next thing you know, everybody and their mama is trying to kill everybody for scraps of food, uh, to see what the hell's going on, why people are going to be dying in the streets. People are going to be killing and raping people, and complete chaos, anarchy is going to fuck up the world. Then some asshole's going to come out and try to be like Negan on TV. So, you know, we really don't want that shit to happen. Because once you lose control or focus, uh, once we all stop remembering that we're humans and start like not giving a fuck about each other, that's when shit goes to hell in a handbasket. That's when all the money in the world can't save you from an ass whooping or death. So you know you have to triage your words and your thoughts properly. So for Miss Conway to go out and start hollering, "Oh well, there's bugs and shit in the microwave, and they're listening to us, they're watching us." All right. Well, you know what? I support this shit if they are, because legally the only thing they can really do to you is, unless there's a suspicion of treason, they can't do anything to you but watch. It's not illegal for them to watch us. It's illegal for them to broadcast what we're doing, you know, towards other people. But if they catch you doing some illegal shit, like if you're watching child porn, you would think that if they were actually bugging us, that every time someone got on a computer and typed up child porn, that there would be a government agent busting through their fucking door, like right then and there. I don't want to take that chance, so I don't let anybody touch my computers that if I can help it, you know. So even when I take my computers to shops, I that's like my biggest fear is like, have they gotten on my computer and typed up some shit, and then I give it back and try to click something and it goes straight to that. So you know, I don't want that shit happening. So I don't really let anybody in my family or anybody non-family really fuck with my computer. If I'm not in the room, no one's on my computer. Period. So for you guys who are overly suspicious about them bugging TVs and all this other shit, I wouldn't worry too much into it unless you have something to hide. And if you have something to hide from our government, there might be an issue with you the government may want to take up with you. So here's my advice. First off, don't do any treasonistic acts and you should be fine. Second off, don't do any treasonistic acts and you and your family won't magically disappear and you will be fine. And thirdly, Kellyanne Conway is like a total douchebag full of dick tips when it comes to things that she says in interviews. So whatever the hell's going on up there at the White House, we should all probably get ready to DNC. I'm sorry. For you guys who aren't in the military or don't know military codes from the 40s, DNC means duck and cover. We have issues that need to be addressed outside of her fucking microwave being bugged by her employment now. Alright? We have more important things to worry about. Because if North Korea decides that they want to get uppity, we need to be ready. Because I deleted my other video for the simple fact that, one, I do have military family. Not biologically, but I have military family. Motherfuckers that I went to boot camp with in Bravo and Delta are out there right now serving our country. I worry about them bros every day. They probably don't worry about me. Only a few of them have contacted me, but they don't worry too much about me. But I worry about them. I put my dog tags on every morning to honor them and every other soldier that has fallen so that I can breathe and so that I can put these videos up with my freedoms that I have, because freedom is not free. So stop worrying about your motherfucking microwave and it logging in and telling the government that you're not wearing red panties today, you're wearing black ones. Stop worrying about that shit. Worry about the motherfuckers that's about to drop missiles and shit on our allies. Worry about that. That's what you need to worry about. Because every time we get a new president, somebody overseas wants to get their thumb up our ass. And they generally do. Our response is, we don't take their thumb out of our asses. We just cut their fucking thumbs off. And every other appendage that needs to go off to make a fucking statement. So, in closing, I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. Please don't panic about Ann Conway's report, and do not, I repeat, do not throw out your fucking microwaves or your TVs. Those damn things cost money, and the government is not entitled to reimburse you because of your paranoia. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be seeing you.